galaxy of heroes, where legends come to play. There's a streamer named Calvin, who brightens up the day. With a mind as sharp as a lightsaber's gleam, he strategizes fiercely in every battle scene. Calvin, awesome, mastermind supreme. In the world of Swigo, he reigns supreme. With tactics bold and strategies tight, he conquers every challenge day and night. But amidst the battles and the grand Star Wars war, there's a soft spot in his heart for something more. It's the Gungans of Naboo that steal his affection, especially Jar Jar Binks, his greatest obsession. Calvin, awesome Gungan's friend, in the midst of battles his love won't bend. With a smile for Jar Jar, he leads the way through the galaxies of heroes, come what may. With Jar Jar by his side, he'll never fall. For Calvin, awesome embraces them all more. Calvin, awesome, his knowledge is immense, and before you ask, Traya, he's on the fence. So raise your blasters, shout with glee, for Calvin, awesome, and the Gungans wild and free. In the world of Swigo, they'll forever shine, a testament to friendship across the stars. So raise your blasters, shout with glee, for Calvin, awesome, and the Gungans wild and free. In the world of Swigo, they'll forever shine, a testament to friendship across the stars. Oh, 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 oh. In the galaxy of heroes, where legends come to play, there's a streamer named Calvin, who brightens up the day. With a mind as sharp as a lightsaber's gleam, he strategizes fiercely in every battle scene. Calvin, awesome, mastermind supreme. In the world of Swigo, he reigns supreme. With tactics bold and strategies tight, he
And we're back once again for another GAC, hoping to do significantly better than we did last time. But that probably won't be very hard considering it was a pretty awful showing. How you guys doing? We got Robbie holding down YouTube for us. Robbie, how you doing? Savitar is so late. I mean, this time slot is slotted for 6 o'clock. And my voice just cracked like 18 times. Thanks for the follow, Automatic. Sheepdog. TJF. Yep. Spider-Man, what's up? Prime Force. I watched you and they got stuck on Ray Ezra. I am, from the bottom of my heart, Sheepdog, I am sorry. We are, I say we prepared much better for that, but at the same time, our opponent actually didn't set it either. So, fingers crossed. Hopefully, we're fine here. Man, I really need to take Herod R7. I don't know. Who's my? Oh, I have Ben for R8. I will say, guys, now that I'm caught up, I'm really excited actually just to be able to apply relics like completely recklessly, which is 100% what I will be doing. I feel like an ultimate would probably help here. Wonderful. How are you? I'm good, Robbie. I mean, it's Friday. Today was, I mean, the only thing that I feel really like behind on right now is videos. It's been a good work week. It's been a good real life week. It's been, yeah, everything's good. Yeah, same, Sheepdog. I lost and got someone who wouldn't set it, so I guess that works. Alright, you get him, Ahsoka. There's a lot of Ahsokas left in this match. I wonder, is she gonna 1v3 them? Like you last time I star killed him out, lost to Ray Ezra. I was able to take out Ben, but wasted JML and Lord Vader. Ugh. Yeah. Alright, you guys are making me feel better. That's awful nice of you. Apparently, it wasn't just me that was having a really hard time with that team. What's up, Bo? How you doing? Oh, wow. Ahsoka just flat out is gonna 1v3 them. That's pretty cool. Oh, that's pretty sick, Zach. Jabba's the first GL. Yeah, at least you'll get caught up on mods. That'll be good. Yeah, look at her go. I assume this will be a lot easier once we get ultimate and stuff. Also, the Datacron probably isn't ideal because it's the turn meter one against a team that can't really gain turn meter. Yeah, look at her go. I'm still trying to learn the team, hence why I'm using this in arena, but it's pretty cool. Good job, Glat. Oh, speaking of which, my second which we were, that's cool. Who's your first Automatic? Alright, I need to get this out of the way because, oh. Yeah, I can do this and then I can buy another pack or whatever. SLKR, nice. He was my first as well. I am Siebes. Hello, welcome. I wish there was an auto button for this because this is, I mean, it's fine. Also, does it weird anyone else out that Sabine's lightsaber is the AoE and her projectile is the single target? Like that, like it's taken me forever to genuinely understand that. Like, you would think that the lightsaber would be for a single target, and shooting someone would be for multiple. But, I mean, they're wanting to be different, I guess. That's fine. Bo's rocket is also single target. That one makes more sense for being single target, I guess. I don't know, the explosion just looks like it should be big enough to be an AoE. Goes to the end of the game. Only journey still locked as Skull and 3GL. Unframed ship is Ravenclaw. Oh yeah, and I mean Ravenclaw you can kind of skip, honestly. I would consider you being at the end with that, even without that. She might. The explosion just looks different. You very well might be right, Spidey. Happy Friday, Voxen. How are you? Smack. Sure. Against 9.4 million opponent with 6 less and bronze. See, this is lost and the squad doesn't play. How much do you think you'll be able to get? Will you be able to get 1 wall, Hugsy? Just 8 mil with my job unlocked. Very nice. I like how when they did this, this is like a normal in-game Marin, or not Marin, Morgan. We take like 3 turns to her 1 because we're a GL at whatever 600 speed, and she's just a normal character at like 250 or something. I'm honestly 1 wall at that disadvantage is pretty good, Hugsy. Even if they, because some of these people they don't just necessarily not play, but they'll go in and do 1 battle just to get the participation rewards. So you might get one of those. Okay, Oxen. Felorgorn. He just turned into a Lord of the Rings character if you weren't already. When they require Raven's Claw for Red 5, everyone's gonna be mad. I mean, if that's the big oopsie for, or the big bad for Red 5, I'd be super happy. But I mean, I guess I'm not everyone. So I'll put with Ray once I get her. I'm thinking Young Cal, GK, JTR, L3, or Haldo. No idea. I mean, that's not bad. If she's your second GL, then GK probably isn't needed with JMK. Maybe with Padme, you might be using Mace there, or maybe you don't have a Padme team. I mean, assuming you're saying Ufukal, yeah, that's good. Ufukal, GK, I mean, all those are good. Haldo's probably the unnecessary one if you have L3 and GK, although L3 doesn't do a whole lot when there's no other scoundrels. I mean, she's a nice pre-taunt. You're probably better off using Haldo, just because, does Haldo need a resistance ally to lose Foresight, or is it any ally? I'd probably say Haldo. I don't know if she's better, though. It's just that she's probably cheaper. What is her taunt? Whenever another... Oh, yeah. So, it's whenever resistance ally loses Foresight, so that'll be JTR. Does GK give it to anyone, or does he only give it to specific people? Granted, he doesn't generate a lot of Foresight. It is a random ally. So he'll give it, as long as he's not giving it to Young Cal, but if he gives it to JTR Ray or Haldo, and then it goes away. Oh, I don't know if Haldo counts it, but she might not do it for herself. It is all thematic, and endgame players like myself, we take it for granted. Because we've gotten to see the game evolve over time. But man, if you, like, it must be very overwhelming, to your point, to just walk into the game now, and, are we at 300 characters yet? Like, the amount of characters, Omicrons, Relics, modding, Datacrons, like, it is... I remember mods being overwhelming when I started, because mods had already been in the game for a while, and now mods are a drop in the bucket. 280. What's up, bro? Yeah, it makes you feel any better. When I very first started playing, I had no idea what I was doing either, and I straight up leveled up Eth Koth. Eth Koth was like my most geared character for a while, because in my head, Jedi Council member, he must be good. And then I was playing around with like my 2-star Ezra, and Ezra was outdoing Eth Koth, and Eth Koth was like 6 stars, and Ezra was 2 stars, and I'm like, okay, this doesn't seem right. And that's when I had to start looking stuff up. And it was, I don't know, it was complicated, because I was finding like these Reddit posts telling me that I needed to be like using GK and stuff like that. I'm like, I have no idea how to get GK. So yeah, it's been, there is a lot to the game. Oh, that's good to hear. I'll say, without watching YouTube channels like yours to understand the game, I would be lost from day one. Yeah, it's hard. Well, especially, I feel bad. Some people come into my videos and I had someone ask a question about mods recently where I was talking, I'm trying to remember exactly what it was. He was like, why are you putting offense on that mod? And I asked him, are you referring to the primary, the secondary, or the set? And like the way they answered, I knew that they didn't know the difference between the three. Which, like that's hard. Like, You have to kind of have a base knowledge coming into that type of stuff, and if you don't, it's hard. First Zeta was Zeta. It's a Golden Caterpie. That's a cool name. I think my first Zeta was. Who was my first Zeta? I should know this. It might have been Qui-Gon. Qui-Gon or Finn. I think it might have been OG Finn. That's a black hole. That's for sure the thing with most stuff in the game, yep. They changed Zalbar's theory through it. It now says these effects persist through death. Does that mean a cheap 2-shot won't work now? They did not change it, Leon. The persist through death just means if Zalbar eats it, that Darth Revan won't lose guard. And all the other bonuses. If you come in for a 2-shot after mission's dead, then it's gone. So, death is referring to the one battle, not multiple battles. Got a question for you. Any ideas in the new raid for us to do that? I thought your Zillow best idea was would have been amazing. I honestly, and I mean, this might just be straight up copium Valentine. I legitimately think that they have the Zillow Beast in production and cut it due to what the one Meathead comment where he said that they had an event planned, but they didn't have the bandwidth or whatever to fully take it to fruition. I think they had it planned and scrapped it. I think we're probably more likely to have an Order 66 raid at this point. But that's, I mean, the only thing that I'm going off of that is Jocasta. Like, that's it. Honestly, they can still do the Zillow Beast. I'm really curious as to what legendary she's going to be under and what's going to be required for them. Yeah, I don't read too much into the anniversaries unless they specifically say that they're going to do something with it. But this, to me, this is more concrete. No, you're good, Leon. We have someone new in our guild who just flagged for having a low mod score that we flagged and chatted with them and asked if we'd help. And we looked at their mods. They have 1,000 zero-speed mods. They want to know what was wrong with. Oh, yeah. It's one of those things, the longer you put it off, the worse it'll get. Yeah, that's rough. The hard part is, like, the most important thing is the hardest to understand, and the least important thing is the easiest to understand. Like, sets are the easiest thing to understand. They have a nice visual that goes along with them. There's this whole grid thing that explains it. And sets are arguably like the least important thing. Like speed secondaries, as far as the whole game goes, is probably your most important factor. Oh yeah, Syndra, like he was the. So actually, I brought him up. This was on a Discord conversation, so nobody really saw it. But I remembered him from the 2005 Episode 3 PlayStation 2 game. He's one of the bosses at the very end of the Jedi Temple. I actually never beat him. My dad got the game. We borrowed the game from someone at work, someone at his work, and I literally never beat him. I was able to beat his apprentice, and then I'd always lose to him. I wasn't able to beat his apprentice very many times. That was a long time ago. What's up, Mr. Ronster? But apparently he's in Clone Wars 2, which I didn't actually know that until I started looking him up. I never made the connection between the two. But anywho. So, we did lose our last one. Shout out to our previous opponent. He actually wasn't able to full clear us. Some of this might have been strategic, but he left 3 teams on the board. Like, Saw, Jabba. He didn't even touch SOKR. Yeah. Yeah, that really does scream, doesn't it, Hugsy? It's such a niche character to be a legendary, though. Like, almost. I mean, I've talked to a few people who knew who he was. I mean, who's our most niche legendary to date? Is it Afra? And I mean, comic books is a medium that really hasn't been fleshed out a lot, like in game. But like Afra's a pretty big deal in the comic books. Like she's probably one of the most notable characters that's come through the comic books. Sure, the Quinlan boss is going to come soon, right? I would hope so. Did Meathead give me giveaways? Not recently, no. Not recently. The last one he gave me were for the was for the Lightspeed bundles? I think it was for the Lightspeed bundles. But he did not give me, like, I think he gave Xerath, like, marquee packs or something, right? Those have not been offered to me, at least thus far. But, I mean, I guess they're going to have to be more and more niche with their characters. Arguably, Jocasta. Although Jocasta, she's more prominently in the Clone Wars than Sin would have been. And she's in the movies, so I don't know. Who's to say? So we got our butt kicked last time. Like, pretty bad. We're up against Max today. Max does have... We're pretty much on equal footing. He doesn't have the Zalbar Omicron, so that's kind of a plus for me. Oh, he doesn't have Saw either. Jokasta's such an annoying character. They could do a marquee for his apprentice. They could. I don't even know what her name is. But, I mean, he's got all the Galactic Legends. He's got Balin. Pretty heavy GAC Omicrons, it looks like, too. All 3 Ezras, all 3 Balins, all 3 Malicos, all 3 Dreys. He does have Killer on back. That's TW. What does he have for the Spectre? Does he have the 2 Spectre ones? He does not. So... Definitely more of a GACer. Being boss is neutral, allow them to switch between light and dark. I would only want them to do that if they... What they should do, Tyler, in my humble opinion, is they have him come in as light side, but if he's on a team with Bounty Hunter Asajj Ventress, he turns dark. Similar to how they just did this with someone. Oh, yeah. Mission Vow and... Zalbar gets Sith Empire through with Darth Revan. Same, like, similar concept. Best squad to farm once reaching level 85 is? Honestly, Hood Attack, that's a hard question. I still feel like CLS is one of the lowest hanging pieces of fruit out there. But I honestly would have to make a new account and do that myself to get better information. Absolutely, Tyler. All right, so pretty even. I think we do actually have a Datacron advantage on him. Yeah, I mean, it's not huge, but we have more than this. Yeah, 100% Hugsy. 100%. So we've got... He left Ezra with Glat, which the whole purpose for that is it's going to make both Malgus and Queen Amidala a bit more problematic because most people would use C here and they would use Bane down here. So it puts you in a little bit of a pickle. But I don't know how necessary that will be. This is Dark Side Tank ally revive, but if we can afford Mace, he will rip right through this thing. Yeah, Jabba Exec is really good, but my goodness, is that a heavy, like, I hit level 85, I'm gonna go there first. Like, I feel like you pick something up along the way before you do that. Like, you don't, yeah, like you start with CLS or Bounty Hunters or Imps, and then you flesh your way out to Jabba. Brett the Killer, first time watching streams, welcome. We're about to get into our attacks here. Gideon squad. Yeah, I'd probably recommend like a Veer's Imperial Trooper squad that Gideon goes on rather than trying to give Gideon his own squad. Probably Tyler. I like that. Yeah, I like that. Oh, okay. Then yeah. Veer's lead Gideon. That's good. Piet. Maybe Dark. There's a little bit of flexibility on Veers early on. Yeah. You're kind of given Phoenix nowadays too, right? Like not like all the way up, but they're usable, right? Qui-Gon join Ame with him, Gear 12 and Relic. Yeah, they just blow everyone up. Very easy to two-shot, very hard to one-shot. Ooh, Malevolence, thank you for the Prime sub. Lord Vader R8 or R9. So he should be R9. But I mean, practice what you preach, I guess. So he's all right. Crosshair info out. Oh, did that just get dumped? His marquee. I say that is about time. I'll pull it up. Yeah, all right. All right, we got Crosshair, everyone. Sick. No details, just the pick. Oh, well, that sucks. I mean, it's still cool. I mean, he looks like I thought he would. Finally. Scarred? Interesting that they're giving us an extra definition on his name. Almost, it's weird. I really thought we were going to get a dark side version of him at some point. It's really weird that we went this far. Scared not to be confused with Scarred. What's up, Canada? Now available? Where is that? Oh, yeah. Yeah, none of the Bad Batch look like the cartoons. They all look like honestly, it's an interesting concept that they did that with the cartoons. They took the cartoons and tried to morph them with Tamira Morrison's face. Honestly, this one looks good. This one actually, it worked well in Crosshair for him. But like, I think Wrecker's OG model looks kind of weird. Yeah. All right, well, we'll stay updated on that as time goes on. Yeah, I really think the characters that have only appeared in an animation medium should probably be left in an animation medium, but I'm not Disney, because I'm honestly guessing they're the ones that are calling the shots on that, to be real. But I digress. Oh, we might have to do some Fleet Arena tonight. All right, we'll leave that for later. I don't know. I feel like that's just saying... I feel like that's them not having updated the PC client status. I'm not sure how much I'd read into that. So, I think my biggest dilemma, maybe my only dilemma, is... What is this actually doing? Immune to max health damage. He's going to have 100% evasion when not debuffed. I'm pretty sure... the tenacity down. We looked at this, right? Before anyone freaks out, we're not going to use this. I just want to see. Dispel balls inflict stun on, then inflict special damage to all enemies, inflict tenacity for what? Yeah, this can be dodged. I'm fairly certain. So, Nest pretty much becomes unkillable. Except, I think you have to kill him with Star Killer. Yeah, I'll probably have to do Malicos, because I think Malicos' hits cannot be evaded. Or at least some of them can't be. Yeah, we'll probably do it on only force uses. I just wanted to check. So if we do that here, that leaves... This is where things get awkward. I specifically held Leia to be able to beat the stupid Rey comp with 2 lifters. I specifically took Leia for that, but he also left like a comp of Ahsoka that Leia doesn't easily beat. So it feels like I almost took Leia off defense for no reason. I mean, I'm sure she'll be something good, but at the same time, I feel like Ufu's is the way here, and then Seabane is the way here. So I guess that's just where I'm feeling a little bit awkward. Because if I use Leia versus Rey, I mean, I'm sure the Ufu team will do something very cool. Also, why is Chrysanthemum R6? That's an interesting choice. I've never seen an R6 Chrysanthemum. R5, yes. R7, yes. R6, I've never seen that. I wonder how many of those there are in game. How do you forget that, though? He could be halfway through upgrading him. That is a possibility. Yeah, we don't have they don't have characters sorted by relic level, do they? They only have star, gear, and level distribution on this. Dark Ray came out plus 2 fleets. I mean, it's possible. I mean, look, Chrysanthemum's an older... I mean, he's got a pretty big roster. I would almost feel like he was using Chrysanthemum in the crate raid, unless he's a newer player. Oh, that's a choice, Zizzle. The record job exec gives the piece for a Jedi, CLS, 2 Bounty, Empire, Amp Trooper. Yeah, so it's a pretty good... It's something you build towards, but it's a pretty good base or foundation. Whenever I try to figure out how old someone's account is, I go into their stats for Galactic War and then divide it by 12 and see how many days they've been playing. 37, 652, divided by 12. That's a lot of days. Divided by 365. Oh yeah. This is like a launch account. The game's been out for 8.5. Is that right? Did I do that right? Awesome, Master, thank you for the raid. Has the game been out for... Yeah, I think that's right. Because I've been playing for 6.5 and I'm 2 years behind. Anyways. Wow, that's... Wow. So next year we hit 10 years. Next calendar year we hit 10 years of this game. Wow. Also, what's up, Howie? We had a 9-year anniversary from what I know. I thought it was 8 last year. What's up, Brian? You did not miss the NS tutorial. We'll probably actually open with that. You probably arrived just in time. What's up, Rape? Yeah, so we'll ponder a little bit what we want to do here. I am going to use Night Sisters here, though. I think I checked it. She didn't look like she had a ton of potency. Although we did get screwed. 2015. Yeah, so it has been 9 years. Wow, that's a long time. Anyways. So her potency is super low. So it's probably pretty easy to out-tenacity her with Marin. Now, you can get screwed on this, even if you out-tenacity with Marin. What happened in our last match was Boosh, for whatever reason, halfway through the fight, just decided I'm gonna target Marin every single time, and she literally just out-offensed us and killed Marin. So this isn't a guarantee. Oh, Ryan, thank you for the 5 gift subs. Yeah, thank you, sir. Happy Friday. Also, welcome, Master. I did say it to you if you were in an ad. Oh, thanks a lot, Ryan. You just pushed us right into a level 2 hype train. Yeah, so we've used this counter a lot. We did it last 3v3, and it worked really well. Honestly, I'll show. I'm gonna brag, guys. I'm gonna show you my stats on this. So if we go into Insight, last 3v3, we put in my ally code for attacking, and then we look up Mother Talzin versus Jabba, we literally won this every single match we could do it. Every single match we could do it. So the counter is valid. RNG can screw you. But it depends on a few factors. We even killed him once with Plague. Although I don't think that was that last month. So it is doable. The really big loss condition is if they just go all after Marin. And my Marin is, not only is she tankier, but she's higher relict. Like, she's modded tankier and she's higher relict. So we have to get bad RNG for this to go bad, essentially. The other thing that can happen is if Mother Talzin gets revived too much. So I'm going to sort by tenacity to make sure the thermals don't stick to Marin. And I think, what did we go with last time? I think I liked this one, because the buffs speed this up a little bit. Protection is actually good too, or at least for Marin, maybe not for the rest of the crew. What does that put us at tenacity-wise? She was not high potency. So we're at 289% tenacity. Asajj will push us over 300 because I have her Omicron too. She should not land a thermal. She should not land a single thermal on Marin. She should still get him on Talzin. Talzin's only at, like, even after Asajj. What is Asajj's? 30? 30% tenacity? So she's only sitting at, like, 120? Something like that. So she should land him every single time against her. All right. Heart's beating fast. I feel like I put a lot of attention on myself. They do have the Hut Cartel cron. So that increases odds for them a little bit, but hopefully not too much. All right, we'll see how this goes. All right. I don't love that. I would rather her go for Talzin, but that's workable. So we'll just basic here. Hopefully they'll go... Oh, all right. So that's bad. They targeted Marin, which I don't love. In fact, I'm going to see if we can get her out so that they have to go after Talzin now. So we don't really need the heal because she's already at full, so we'll just do healing immunity. Just basic there. All right. Yep, that's bad. Stop doing that. All right. This is not good. For whatever reason, the AI really likes hitting Marin right now. Okay, that's also bad. They were able to revive... They were able to revive Mother Talzin. So now, we have to get Mother Talzin to die, which is going to be difficult. And you gotta stop hitting Marin. Alright, I'm actually gonna heal just so Marin doesn't... Oh, I guess we can't because the DC blocks thermals from healing. Oh, they're gonna kill Marin. Oh, I almost... Yeah, 4 thermal. She's a goner. Yeah, just gonna eat it. All right, well that sucks. Yeah, they targeted Marin too much. We got it down to just him, so that's something, but... Yeah, thermal stopping healing honestly does affect this more than it would have. We probably would have recovered had that Datacron not been there, but that's fine. We'll clean that. We'll be able to clean that up pretty easily. I think we used Imperial Troopers last time actually, because we don't have Kyle Katarn for what's her face. All right, this should be good. Ewoks. Have I seen the Sonicron countering Glat? I've seen it. I've also seen a lot of people try to reproduce it and have a really hard time. All right, so I really only want buffs on basic. That way we'll generate more turn meter. Honestly, like, this is probably enough. I thought they were going to do the OG Bad Batch ones, Jay. All right. This is probably fine. The only thing is that if he puts buff immunity on a character, that character will not gain the buffs and will get less turn meter. Like, it's on Piet right now. Okay. Put that over there. Punchy, punchy. All right, that's fine. All right, so nobody has buff immunity now, which means we'll be gaining a lot more turn meter. We'll just be able to cycle through the buffs. Punchy, punchy. There we go. Good job, Veers. 34. We'll take it. All right, so I think... I mean, we can sit... Oh, I really don't like sitting. It's so weird to be sitting on Leia. And I low-key hate Nest versus... using Malicos versus Nest. Because for some stupid reason, this basic ability dispels locked crit immunity, which is very annoying. I might use Leia versus this. She has debuffs that can't be stopped, so we will eventually get to just smack him. I think I actually have a pretty good cron for this. Resistance pen. I think it's this one. Resistance pen, crit damage. Oh no, it was one with rebel buffs. Did we put that somewhere else? We must have put it somewhere else. Yeah, there was a cron that was used with this. Wonder what I do with that. All right, we don't have a Leia song, which is a bit of a disgrace considering how good she is, but... I don't know. Have we seen this Nest Cron before? Do I wizard this before I just jump in here? I feel like we've seen this before. Was it maybe not exactly this cron? Could do the Mon Mothma song. Yeah, it's not exactly the same, but it's pretty similar. It's really similar. Yeah, so both Leia and Starkiller have about the same exact win rate. I think Leia will probably be a little bit more universal. Alright, I'm gonna hate this. I'm gonna hate this, but we're gonna do Ufu. You guys are gonna watch me get mad. I hope everyone's excited for that. I'm doing this to myself, though. What do we want? I don't even know. I have no idea what Datacron to give them. It's a lot of health and armor pen. Could give them this one. Is it your attacks that can't be evaded? Can't be countered. We definitely have the armor pen. It's in his special. I know big rocks can definitely be evaded. Right? Strength is power, first line. Oh. Oh! Malexos actually can be evaded. What am I thinking with rocks, though? I feel like Foresight was doing that. Alright, well, at any rate, thank you, Matthew, for the very clear call out. What am I thinking of rocks being dodged? I just made that up. Good job, Calvin. Alright, we do have a song for Starkiller. Thank you, Spidey. Does anyone know where in Malekos Kid it says the attacks can't be evaded? All right, I'm gonna be a little. I'm gonna complain. Did get that reference. All right, Starkiller, go beat him up. Yeah. Locked crit immunity, my butt. All right, let's get rid of that crap. Can you just die? Would that be too much? We probably want to get rid of. We probably want to get rid of the inspired on her. All right, I guess that works too. Yeah, get rid of that. Rocks? I don't know. Oh, we got the stun on her. That was pretty sick. All right, dead. Dead. Dodge. That's fine. I didn't want to get countered anyways. Good job, Malekos. All right. Well, I expected to be madder. That's good. That's good. We'll take that. Okie dokie. Yeah, that was good. Which means we can pretty much go right in with, since we don't need Leia. I mean, I don't want to use Leia here when we don't have to, I don't think. A lot of armor pen. But I don't think Sabine's ideal for third here. I think you want a Hu Yang. Can I get a Hu Yang? And here's an example of pride coming before the fall. All right. Oh yeah. Let's remove my ally code. We don't need that. All right, what are we trying to do? Oh yeah, Ezra's better. I'm not sure if anyone would actually deny that, but at the same time, yeah, I don't think I want to do this. Especially when I realize I don't have the proper cron. I think we just go for the 98% counter. Remember when we found out this does not work well in 5v5? That was a fun time. All right. As CG intended. Probably should have basic, but whatever. Leia walks over Ahsoka too, like very well if they don't have Ezra in the team. So they are immune to insta-kills. I think the damage from this probably does get them, though. Zap. No, not quite. We'll give it a go here after we reduce their max health and stuff. Nope. That'll work too. Alright, full auto. Eventually Bane's health will stack high enough and we'll get through her. Leia struggles if Ezra's in there. If it's Ezra Hu Yang, the win rate goes down to like a 60% or something. Which I guess is still decent-ish in a pinch, but... Alright, well that was easy. Only took 2 GLs to do it. That's fine. Okay, I think we can do Inquisitors here now. Yeah, I just took my Drogon, or Drogon, whatever his name is. I just took him to R8, so he wouldn't have been available. Oh, I could check in game. I've never one-shot Ezra. Where are you, Drogon? I feel like you have to factor in other numbers too, because there's so much stat sharing going around with R2, right? Oh, well, we're at 13, so that's good for us. What's up, Rogan? Didn't he just get rid of your Bane for SOK Ray in the back? Huh? Maybe? Oh, if he has SOK Ray in the back? I mean, maybe. I don't know if he does that. Alright, so we've got... I do have JMK still, though, so not too worried. I think we're going to do Reva here. I think this worked well in 3s. I'm definitely comfortable with it in 5s. Doesn't JML take SK right? I can. It's hard to say though. This is our first time doing 3s, so yeah. This is a really low relic queen than we're used to. It's pretty consistently R9. Oh yeah, this kind of sucks in 3s, it looks like. Huh. GM's on defense. They are low relics, and they don't not have a lot of armor pen. I mean, I don't know if that's actually enough critical avoidance for POW, which is a bit sad. It's a lot of armor pen. I think someone here is a special damage dealer too, which we're really relying on Deathmark. We should not be going for offensive buffs. What do I have for health? Oh, that's not much. Not much at all. What are my other options? Don't have Bane. I really don't want to use JMK. I could use Leia. I mean, she's not doing... We kind of already don't need her anymore. Could use Leia. Don't have gas. Also, I don't trust gas. He's more of a 5v5 if anything. Does Balin beat her without his Kron? I don't have Balin for offense, but... The answer looks to be sometimes. Yeah, sometimes. Smash a Reba, those all are nice. I mean, Darth Revan was a pretty good counter to Reba before, right? That makes sense. Yeah, I mean, I could just Leia this. And then I can get mad at everyone when Inquisitors fail the Balin. What do Inquisitors do better against? Do they do better against Queenie, or this is also using data with GI Cron, which is even more or less in our favor. So 64% win rate. I guess we can do the exact 65% win rate here. If we go and try to kill Balin, which is probably the other option, 90%. Okay, Calvin. That makes me angry because I'll lose that. Alright, I've never done this before, but we'll do Leia. Hopefully I'm not super dumb. Which you never know. Really don't have a great cron for this either. Because this is, oh, potency? Potency and crit chance. My goodness, Calvin. I might take that one, though. Because this one belongs to JMK, technically. That one's not doing much for me. Do I have one that has, like, resistance pen that's just sitting somewhere? I do not. We lose Inquisitors. Yes, we do, Mr. Ronster. We absolutely do. It's a really weird cron, but I think they'll be fine. They're only R7. Famous last words. All right, I guess we're doing Mon Mothma's song. I don't think Mon Mothma's gonna get to use her song, so apologies, Leia. We'll do better at some point. A day is not today, but. All right. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. So strip your turn meter away and hide you, because you had so much turn meter and stuff. I tanked that pretty well, actually. Alright, I don't know. Crit someone? I don't think I'll have enough. I don't think I'll have enough damage to kill QA right now. I think I'm just gonna try the basic here, see if we can. Yep, that worked. Okay, cool. Blah. Oh, that sucked. Yeah, I feel more nervous about trying to one-shot Queenie. One-shotting Pow did not seem very hard. He's kind of squishy. That was pretty good for not having ever done this before. Smack. Stun. Bop. Stun. Apparently 106% potency isn't completely worthless. How much was it? 117. Alright. Yeet us, delete us. Thanks for playing. Crosshair art looks awesome. Can't wait for the kit. Same, Max. It did look really good. We were talking about that earlier. Sometimes when they do cartoons as live action, it doesn't really work, but that worked. Do I have GK? I do have GK. So I think we can really... I think we can do this. Even with the tank revive, Jedi Luke will reduce his max stuff a little bit. Mace will reduce it almost entirely. Katarn will handle the fear and stuff. I think this works fine. Why do I have so much potency on Crons? My Mothma takes us higher. I mean, armor pen, I guess. Wow, light side Crons suck, Calvin. My goodness. Alright, Cal cast a song. I like Luke's lead a little bit more just because it's more effective, but also Bastila has a debuff on basic. I was again from the good Luke song. Oh, Jedi Master Luke. All right, so big leap. I'm gonna do this. Oh, I was supposed to do the wrong character to do that with, by the way. So we're gonna have to cut through him twice. So I'm just gonna start by armor shredding him. Oh, well, there she goes. I should probably give that turn to Mace, just so that he gets more turns with Shatterpoint. Alright, so we'll get the first kill out of the way. Ooh. Alright, I was hoping for higher banners, but this'll do. There we go, 56. Will this counter work against Malgus, Malak, Revan? It could. The issue is Malgus, Malak, Revan will have a lot more offense than, like, Assassin. They I don't know. Because if they kill, like, they almost killed Luke in the very beginning. 2 of the 3 were kind of useless, so... let's look at the stats. I'm gonna defer that question to someone else, Prime, that's not named Calvin. Young Han can take out Malgus. That's fun. All right. Yeah, the issue is they can kill someone. Where's Mace? Oh, he's right there. Yeah, so I guess my answer was pretty solid. It can work, doesn't always. Yes, that was very much an AI choice. We did not tell it to do that specifically. Intent to wink wink. Alright, so we cleared the bottom wall. We did leave Jabba. We still have quite a bit in the tank. Or we didn't leave Jabba, we failed on Jabba. Okay, so back wall looks pretty sparse. Yeah. Okay. So he's got a lot on offense. We might be in trouble. He's got a lot on offense. Because what do we... How many... Yeah, we're still sitting on 3 GLs. Alright, do we take the L with Inquisitors versus Balin again? Is there something that works better? I mean, they're at 90%, but I always find a way to lose it. It's probably worth putting this in the filter. It is a non-Balin Kron. But it is the new Mercenary Kron, which looks pretty good. 100% defense pin. Ain't no joke. Ew, Josh. That's gross. I'm sorry. He also has all 3 Ames for whatever that's worth. I'm just gonna exclude this. Yeah, so Reeves at 90. JMK's at a whopping 1. JML's at 43. I wanted to see... Someone mentioned Lord Vader last time. Lord Vader's at 65, so lower than Inquisitors. Although that's a very specific Lord Vader comp. Nah, that's not great. We also probably want Lord Vader versus GM. Thanks, Derm. I used BKM last round. With BAM or something? Beat it with Zalbarkron. I believe it. Although, actually, I'd be a little bit surprised by that because Balin has like atrocious amounts of anti-fear mechanics. Although Darth Revan Zalbar isn't as feary as Darth Revan Bastila Malik. It probably is Zizzle. I'll take it off just to see how far it goes down. Exclude GI-Cron. It is 71%. It does fall quite a bit. Again, I think my alternative is Lord Vader. Unless we want to... Yeah, I lose all the... I lose with Reva when it's 90%, so this is really dumb. At this point, it's on me, too. I mean, I don't think this is actually going to help. This isn't very good. There was an 80% LV comp. Was it like 4 battles? Because if it's like 4 battles, then that's kind of whatever. It's 5. And all 5 of them also used Mulcron. Yeah, you can still learn a little bit from it, though, Zizzle. I don't know. Let's be angry one more time. I'm doing this to myself. I don't know why I do this. Do they benefit from Armor Pen? They might actually. I feel like she's special. No, oh. Man, I swore she was special damage. Oh no, she's a support. That's what it is. That's what I'm thinking. Oh, her healer. For some reason, Zealous Ambition in my head translated to support care or special damage, and that's not at all true. All right, we'll see how this goes.
In the halls of power where whispers grow, the Inquisitorious strikes with a mind.
I think we kind of learned last time we had to ability block first, because otherwise their specials just completely rip us apart. Oh, doubt on 7 sucks. All right, we don't have any options because nobody cleansed, so we'll just do that to him, hold him, to try to control him. All right, so doubt stops what is it? Health? Can't get turn meter or buffs or cover protection, so I can still get my health back. Oh, I don't know if we want to control him more though. I feel like they're just gonna kill us. So all purge, so we'll get that. Oh, they're getting so close to just wiping us here. So he doesn't have Death Mark. I think I just go for the kill here because I'll double tap and should just get rid of her. I'm really... Okay, I was saying I'm really surprised we're still going here. All right, I could drop him back and kill him. He's got so much protection. I don't think we can kill him. Probably should use that here and just basic him. Yep. All right, well, that's something. Wampa 1v1. Does Wampa win that? Honestly, that's better than them just wiping us. I gotta find something better than that, though. Well, it's 90% because of the Kron. It's realistically closer to 70, but I always lose it anyway, so... We didn't get screwed by dodges that time. There was only one dodge, and it was a situation where it didn't matter. That's always infuriating. Oh, Wampa does have a 100% win rate. Versus solo him. My Wampa's pretty good, too. Buffs. See if it works. It is a single opponent, so we're gonna get all, you know, double everything or whatever. Exposes seem problematic, but... Oh, yeah, alright. Oh, we're okay! Nice. Very cool. Look at Wampa doing stuff. Man, it sucks that we had so much left in the tank and we still failed there. Alright, I think we'll Lord Vader this. I think the typical strat has been Thrawn. I might look up data on this too. It's been a very data heavy day. Alright, what are we doing? Trying to beat Great Mothers. Yeah, so don't have it. I mean, we could use JMK. I mean, Lord Vader seems to be doing fine. Thrawn is actually a lower winner, which makes sense because Royal Guard has to take the Doom. Because they don't have a way to ignore taunt versus Darkseid. Honestly, Darkseid buffs probably carry pretty hard here. I don't even know if I care about that. The turn meter. I think I would much rather the buffs. It's a lot of armor pen. I don't really use it that much. I mean, the offense is nice. No Revan? Nope. He's on defense with Zalbar. Where he belongs, at least for now. Alright, that's fine / expected. So we'll do that. That'll heal them, but I don't think we really care right now. Alright, dispelled my whatchamacallit. That kind of sucks. And I don't really know here. Let's go all in on her. I don't know. Do I hold off on this? Because doesn't this heal them? fairly certain. Well, I guess it doesn't matter because they got healed anyways. Oh, we did crit though. So that means I can do this now. Alright. Lock him down. Yeah, Royal Guard is gonna eventually just get doomed here. Ah, my buffs. I think we just chew right through her now. Not quite. Yeah, we really need to have someone dead before Royal Guard goes down, or else this is going to be really bad. How BB's Morgan? Apparently a lot. I might... let's one more. They're not doing a lot of damage, though, even despite the, despite the fact that he's probably lost a lot of health with Doom. Alright, well, that is our second ult now. And we've had all allies alive, so eventually Lord Vader will himself start doing damage. Usually without Marin on the team, usually the dots kind of eat him away, though. I'm really surprised they're still kicking right now. Oh, there you go. Alright, we can blow up Zombie Boy over here. Very cool. Oh, we got all 5 stacks from all in a time that it mattered not at all. Yeah, that was good. Oh, we do have this back here. That'll be fun. That'll be fun for us. Ooh, we get to use Qui-Gon. It's not every single GAC that Qui-Gon gets his time. Where are you, Qui-Gon? Pick out a Cromwell armor pen and watch him go explode. They do? I do have them. I was thinking about using them against gas, but I'm flexible. Honestly, we're not using CLS. Alright, basic on you. Oh, that did a lot of damage. That was a good start. Honestly, I think we yeet them right now, even without him dying. Definitely Krex goes. Yeet. Get smacked. 55. Bane with 100 biddies. Thank you, Bane. Welcome. Oh, we have to be his zombies too. I feel like there's a really easy solution to that, though. Alright, I think, though, we don't really need to worry about those 3 right now. Oh, better late than never. Alright, I think we just use DTMG here. This is the bad gas comp too, right? This is like Echo and Arc. That's Echo. That's Arc. I might use the zombie boys here. I'm not sure if hyped is the right word, but I'm excited, yeah. Wampa the gas? No. Wampa has bad win rates even against bad gas. Oh, that's right. CLS Troopio clear remnants. That's what we used to do. Thank you, Admiral Webb. Guys, Wampa does not work. No, you're in my experience as well, Lord Dragorn, it's like a really easy counter. Like General Skywalker, there's still a lot of people who attempt this. Well, maybe not that many, 800. Like, even against the bad comp, where's Echo? It's still like a 45% win rate. Oh, I think the bros will do good against it though, the zombie ones. I've been told they do. That's 88%. I mean, I do have like the fancy R9s. Not you. Ah, crap. The other one's on defense. Well, never mind. Yeah, I set the same comp he did, so screw me, I guess. Although, maybe this can still work. Because his, oh, go, come back. This gets passed to everyone. It has not been attempted that much. We're pioneering here if we try this. He's also R5 instead of R9. I mean, this is kind of dumb at this point, though. I could probably throw JML at this. I could really just throw JML at this. I think. Oh, I might need something for Fulcrum now. Although I don't think Fulcrum will require JML. I don't know. I kind of want to try this. We don't have a Remnant song. We have a Gideon one, but we're gonna... I mean, I guess I can let Gideon's song play for twice through. That's week one. We can justify this. All right, cleanse the days. We don't seem to be doing much damage. Oh, they're not going to be able to really kill us, are they? That's probably what this comes down to. Alright, who's going to be easier to kill? Alright, so we have Deathmark ready for gas. Brap. And that stays for like a turn, right? Ah. Well, he's dead now. Alright, I mean that feels pretty comfortable. That feels pretty comfortable because it looked like he was close to killing us a few times, but he really wasn't. Because they have to kill you like 10 times or kill you with a crit, which they were not killing us with a crit. So, I mean, it would have looked sketchy if Enoch had gone down, but Enoch did not go down, so. Yeah, I mean, I really feel like it's Enoch pulling the weight, not necessarily the zombie side. So that felt pretty good. Felt pretty good. All right, so we still have the DTMG song open. Let's just blow through this at the same time. Sure. Now, the only thing I don't love here is him having his AoE when we kill Qui-Gon. It's not great. Alright, so he's stunned, which means he can't use it right away, and now he won't even have foresight for it. And they took away Cam's taunt, so he can't even get in our way. Sorry, Cam. I know that stings. Wow, he did no damage. Alright, I typically use Jedi Knight Revan here. And he makes pretty quick work of this. Although I don't have, like, Cal or Luke to go with it. Which is a bit concerning. I think they'll be able to do it. Do I have Resistance Pen? This is one of those rare teams out there where every single member is special damage. This does not happen often. I mean, that one's pretty decent. Crit damage and Resistance Pen and offense. And thick. When Malicos originally came out, they listed Lord Vader just because Lord Vader accepts dark side unaligned force users and not everyone had Seer built up at the time. The only real thing he's doing with Lord Vader is if Maul targets Bo-Katan Mandalore in the very opening volley, and you have the Omicron on Malicos that prevents revives even when his allies get the kill, you pretty much hard stop Bo-Katan, because how Bo-Katan works is she has a revive on her team. So on a normal Lord Vader team, Maul will go in, it doesn't matter who he targets, because they'll revive. Malicos stops that. But even, it's not that great, because you're reliant on luck. Like, Maul isn't hard targeted to go after Bo-Katan every single time. And taunts can get in the way, so there's... He does something with Lord Vader. I would never label it as ideal. If that makes sense. Alright, we'll try this out. Oh, I did not think he would be faster. Holy crap. Hopefully this kills him. Who's next, actually? Oh, Basile's next. So we'll do that next. And then this kills him. Nice. Alright, so ISC is the one that naturally has counter chance, right? He's the one we need to avoid. Gar only has it on his lead, right? Yeah. Yeah, so I'm safe to hit him. So we still have the buff, so they won't counter now. Still no AoE. Still no AoE. Dispel that garbage. Pass that over. Sure. We're gonna have to wait until Bastila gets her stun around, or until he can drop it. I might just control his turn mirror until Bastila gets back to her dispel. There it is. Nice, good job. Okay, this is kind of gross, actually. So he's got the Tuscan Omicron. JMK won't work. JML could work with a lot of really well-timed things. I actually might not have a lot of options for this. I bet Bo-Katan works. Yeah, probably. I'm thinking that is Izzle. I don't trust Radis against the full Monty. Radis works good if they don't have the Omicron, or if it's if they don't have Chieftain in there. But the full Monty, Radis does not do well against. At least last time I checked. Also, I was a little bit sad that their Datacron kind of sucks, like this time around. Yeah, Radis is at 23% against this exact comp. Bo-Katan, where are you? Yeah, Bo-Katan, very high win rate. I'm honestly a little bit surprised this is winning at all. Because Bam permakilling the Reviver is what would do it. And And we have the Bam Cron. It's not doing a lot for this, though. Actually, a pretty bad Cron. This is really a stat Cron. Yeah, honestly, that's what it would have to be, Bane. Line up the Paz AoE and hope it does enough damage. But you can do that, but that's stressful. Honestly, this is probably the wrong Cron. Oh, that's not much better. Yeah. Alright, get rid of all that crap, I guess. Just killed him twice on the same attack. That wasn't even her attack to begin with. I'm gonna... I guess we can do that. That's fine. Alright, we've got offense up. This should kill him. You are the real Slim Shady, right? Yeah, you are. There we go. Smack. Should probably try to get, like, banners back or something. I don't know if we're gonna be able to. Oh. I thought that only worked with anti-revive. Apparently it's whenever the real one's dead. Alright. Smack. Alright, that wall is down. Okay. I think we know what to do here. So we've got Fulcrum Cron, Luthen, and Enoch. So Enoch, as was stated earlier, I think just gets completely eaten alive by CLS. We've done this a few times. I mean, this looks fine. Some armor pen and some riposte. Oh, we do have a CLS song. This is the third time a Luke's gonna have been used. Or second time, we still haven't played the JML song. I hate that stun. That happens like every time. Also, I probably should have saved the Dispel for Storm, but I guess we have another one. Oh, this is kind of annoying. Oh, gross. All right, well, we're just going to ignore you. I don't want to keep reducing turn meter. Apparently, we're going to do that anyways. Oh, awesome. Yeah, he's a dead man. All right, at least dispel that. Get him under control. Yeah, his health still being at 0 really does kind of suck. Oh, I'm really glad he wasn't able to hit there. That was really good. Okay. Way worse than that needed to be. Should have held the dispel for when the taunter was actually taunting. Granted, we had another one. They just kept stripping his turn meter and stunning him. Okay, so now I've got 2 GLs. Who wants I guess JMK. Is this dumb? Guess we're gonna find out. If I have less characters, then she has less bonus turns. Oh, I'm really glad she fractured JMK. Oh, that was... I mean, I don't think we would have lost. It just wouldn't have been... It would have... The fight would have drug on way longer than it needed to. Nothing like doing something dumb and not paying the consequences. Man, I have like no good sides left for this. Luminarchron for the protection recovery. I guess Sword by protection. 8%, super cool. Oh. I forgot. Oh, wow. Tenacity, I guess. Yikes. And Shady's back. Ah, well, he's dead again. Although he still kind of taunts, doesn't he? In a weird roundabout type of way. Man, I hope so, Frank. I might be able to chain ability. Well, no, I can't. They have way too much tenacity. And they got Katarn back. Yeah, this actually might be way more annoying than I thought it was going to be. Like, Kyle dies in 2 hits, and then this stupid guy over here takes forever. Oh, they can just bring him back constantly. Yeah, this might actually time out. Increased cooldowns, absolutely. And daze him, yes. There we go. Good job, JML. And Luminar. Okay, so I think the strat here is Leviathan without MK6. And then Profundity with MK6. I think that's what you do. Although he looks like he's... It looks like he's baiting Mace. Let's look at his history here. Mace actually does pretty well if that actually is Slave 1. Let's check out his history. We're going against Max. JC. Oh, this was 5v5. Yeah, he's left in Slave 1 for 5v5. What about 3v3? Because this, the thing resets. Oh, he wasn't even. Yeah, it's probably Slave 1 in there. Which means Mace might actually have a better shot. Yeah, so Mace is at about a 70% win rate if you do it right. Yeah, it might be. It looks like he's changed, Max. It might be. Alright, so this is a 70% risk, more or less. Oh, do we, Zaka? Let's check out the other, what our other possibility here is. So the other option is... I don't know, let's look back at that. I don't want my history, I want my bracket. So it only had one reinforcement, although that would lead me to believe that he just added one to it. What was it in 3v3? He might not have been setting it. He wasn't setting it last 3v3. Alright, so I don't think it's Leviathan only. Or Scimitar only. Although Profundity does well. Assuming they have someone else in there. Unless it's Kyle Katarn, like, and he's duping me, and then it does not go up. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do Mace. It'll depend on what these reinforcements actually are, but I think we're more in danger of Profundity here than we are Mace here. But I mean, we're kind of dealing with information we don't have either. All right, I'm gonna have to remember how to do this counter. This is Rex. We don't really have a song for Mace. Mace should get a song. Maybe that's our next off-season. Get sweaty and do the math. Absolutely free. Also, what's up? Yeah, let's do the math. So let's see if this is Kyle Katarn. So we have 468, 429. So 468, 429, and now let's go into his roster. We know those four and probably Scimitar, and then we'll see what our exact number is. And we'll try to see if we can work back to it. So obviously Leviathan's there. Duh. That is 96624. All right. We know Dagger's there. 79545. We know Fury is there. 80193. We know Bomber's there. 72055. And then we're probably guessing it's Scimitar. 73637. So that leaves 66375. Now is that fighter? Doesn't look like it. That's quite a bit off, by the way. That's closer, not quite. Nope. That would be weird. All right, let's check Katarn. Is he under Rebel or Jedi? I need Rebel. 66375. All right. He's got Katarn in there. Got him. All right, well, shout out to Free. So, I mean, we're not going to change anything. We just confirmed our suspicion. So, which means we want to use the Leviathan mirror there and Mace on the other one. It won't matter. We'll lose by 40 banners, but it feels impressive in the moment. Did you just math away his bluff? Pretty much entirely, yeah. We counted cards, so to speak. All right. trying to remember. I feel like you never even use everyone here. I know we need Old Republic face. And then Plongeon. I feel like this is what you need. I mean, that's an exact number though. All jet, no pilot. I mean, like that's. I mean, and if you got to match the exact number of another ship, then man, he's putting in a lot of work. All right, what are we doing? Oh. I might just have to watch the Bit Dynasty video. I'm not sure if I remember how to do this. No, Houndstooth Star is what we do. Yeah, I think this is enough. I don't think Ahsoka's going to help us at all. They are only R6, so that does help. Razor Crest is R8, and he's R9, so I guess that's a thing, but... Alright, let's get Bit Dynasty of you here for a second before we jump in. It doesn't hurt. And I kind of like pimping his stuff, so... I have a win-win there. All right. So yep, Tauntaun Rex. This I know. I'm trying to remember what we do to get past Houndstooth. I actually like healing him here. He doesn't do this, but I found that healing him makes it a lot harder for them to gain control of the field, because Rex will just straight up survive. So Ebonhawk first to make sure you don't get debuffed like crazy with Breach. Although, you know what is interesting? With him having buff immunity on, it almost might be better to let him die. Because buff immunity will stop the chaff. And then chaff out again. Then Jedi Anakin. Yeah, that part sucked for him, but that has not been consistent in my experience. Because once he gets to ult here, too, he just completely tears him apart. Yeah. He's got the 3 big damage dealers still left. Alright. Thank you, Bit. I think if I remember this correctly, we basic Ebonhawk, right? He's typically faster. It shouldn't happen though, David. We kind of ran the math on that. That's part of the decision by why we chose to do this. Yeah, I'm interested to see if we let him die, because him having buff immunity means we can't give him chaff. We'll try it one more way my time, see how it goes. All right, I think we just basicked. Basic again. Yeah, that's why I think that's why he lets him die, because they end up getting out a lot more they end up getting a lot more target lock than you would like. He would be dead by now. All right. I mean, get Chaff back out, but I don't think it matters at this point. All right, Jedi Anakin. I think I still want to use this just to trigger the exposes. Oh, that's not good. We need to get to our ult before Jedi Anakin dies here. Alright, there we go. Hopefully just should have enough damage to pile right through him. I was really hoping they wouldn't get Mark on him. Yeah, this is kind of bad, isn't it? Oh, wow, he is tanky. Yeah, this is... We were supposed to have won by now. This is not good. Alright, that's a few target locks. Alright, that'll do. I really don't want to get retributed, but at the same time, I think I kind of have to. Shoot. They're gonna get ult. Oh, come on. So close to having him dead. So close to him being dead. Him just hanging around way longer than he's supposed to. Target lock. Or not. Sure. Although he ignores taunt, so that didn't matter. I probably should have put that on Jedi Anakin with a big brain move there. Yeah, we're gonna... Should have big brained. Didn't do it. Honestly, Marauder might just take them, though. Really glad that didn't stun. Oh, Plo with the kill. Alright, I got 30 seconds. I think we might just auto. Or maybe not. Marauder's AI might be kind of dumb. I don't want him to use an AoE against a single target. Oh, this is gonna suck. Yeah, we're gonna time out here. Yep, totally gonna time out. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, 5 seconds on the clock. We're at 57. So 4 more battles we would have gotten if we had come in and cleaned it up with 1 ship. Super cool. Totally not a loss. We didn't actually just lose 20 banners. Alright, Leviathan. Now, I guess the bright side is everything is easy now. Stupid. Yeah, I honestly, we really should have put the taunt on Jedi Anakin, because they were going to go after him anyways. Oh, that's good. He assists himself after the capital ship is gone. Wow. Is that the exact line? That is wildly niche. I did not know that. Okay, that is good to know. So auto actually would have been better. Oh, that's so stupid. I did not you guys. I did not know that was in there. Oh, all right. Okay. Thank you guys. I guess I'll just press auto and watch the AI play better than I do next time. Oh, he's actually gonna go first. His scimitar is gonna come out first too, isn't it? So this is gonna be a dogfight.
Jedi, he declares with pride, the will of the Empire flows in his stride. All bow to the Dark Lord, the Empire's command. A conqueror's wrath sweeping over.
Doesn't matter, AI's dumb. Great AI, I mean, Free, as much as I would typically agree with you, I just proved you wrong in the last match. Oh, my scimitar, how did I... Did he choose a special over a reinforcement? Yeah, alright, you guys are right again. AI was very dumb. I'll blow you up. Very nice, Josh. 2048 sounds good. It's probably better than we'll do here. Yeah, that is what it is. That is dumb. I mean, I'm not mad, but it's definitely not what you want to do. Hopefully that won't cost me any banners. It probably won't. Yep. All right. Sure. I think we've been four-manning this. Not Jedi, not savior, a truth to defy. The Lord of the Sith, pulling meteors from the sky. Just gonna go right after him. Three-man scares me if they dodge too much. Not Jedi, not savior, a truth to defy. The Lord of the Sith, pulling meteors from the sky. Nice. Yeah, gross Y-wing. How do you guys like the Darth Revan song for Rogue One? Which one, Bane? Alright, we finished with a 2014, which is about what we get after what is essentially 3 fails. Oh yeah, Zalbar. It is and it isn't great timing because our songs are almost exclusively played on offense, and right now it's on defense. But maybe once everyone starts holding Gungans for it and getting perfect banners, maybe it goes to offense. Or offense. We beat Phil, guys. All right, so maybe Gungans aren't gonna be the counter that they were made out to be. I've heard they've actually lost a few times now. We need to do a wine stream again. Maybe we do that next Friday. Oh, it's my birthday next week, guys. Sounds like a fun birthday stream. White Stream is my favorite. I don't know if we've done Wine Stream. I feel like we typically do some. I feel like I've done cachaça and tequila, which is. Wine Stream is much chiller than that. I've definitely done. I think I've done Wine on the Gambit before. I like wine during the winter more. And it's still very wintry here.
Not Jedi, not Savior, a truth to defy. The Lord of the Sith, pulling meteors from the sky.
I hate it when they use the AoE right before phase ends. Vodka for life. We've done those before, Ryan. They typically end in a very fun way. I think my favorite thing is I rewatched it and I was using JML. I was using JML Barris. I think Cal versus something, and I kept calling Cal Luke and I kept calling Barris Bastila. But if it's counters you mostly already know, it actually works pretty well. Oh, that was nicely timed. Yeah, that whatchamacallit is gonna hurt me here. So I think everyone got it but Tarples. Which is, I guess, is good. Tarples does most of the damage anyways. I'm not Jedi, he declares with pride. The will of the Empire flows in his stride. All bow to the Dark Lord, the Empire. Kind of a waste. I'm just blowing the AoEs right before the battle changes. Very nice. His fleet strikes terror, his name spreads dread. A villain whose legend is both feared and read. Planets crumble under. Oh, he's marked. I was like, why can't I target Druidica? As meteors rain in his fiery blaze, no light can sway him, no mercy to find. His destiny written in conquest of mind. A lord of the Sith. This is a lot of Darth Revan song. I hope you're happy, Vane. Once this one's done, we'll... Oh, man, another AoE at the very end of the phase. We'll swap up to one of the Gungan songs. Oh, this is about done. Oh, was your JC like mine was last time? Because that was, I mean, I don't think I've borked anything that hard my entire life. Except maybe once. Oh, sick. Bane, were you the one who was calling me a fake fan for not having the Gungan Omicron earlier today? Or the Gungan Raid Cron? Yes, you are, man. Yeah, okay, so actually, yeah, you definitely did. You borked it just like I did. Like, literally just like I did. Did they just get rid of protection disruption entirely versus the Gungans and like try to like just like stop with the claws with like the shield generator has to be active or something? Because I know they had issues fixing that. I wonder if they just like overrid it. Who's my opponent Wednesday? A guy named Tim. Which is not the Tim that is normally in chat. He told me. Come on, Gungans. Who in your last J8? Oh, it was Tim. He totally kicked our butts. We literally couldn't clear one of his front wall teams.
Captain Tarples rides with the spear in hand. Use the droids go boom when we take the stand. We fight, we strong, Gungan battle rage. From the swamp to the stars, turning the page with Boss Nass, our pals, and Jar Jar too. We's winning the war. What you gonna do?
Oh, I did not know that was a thing. Submit. I think we're gonna call it, guys.
Boss Nass roars. You hear my decree. No slaves.
Can we raid out there? Oh, Scribe's going. Thank you, Spider-Man. All right, YouTube, we bid you farewell. Have a good rest of your night. Enjoy your weekend. We'll see you Sunday. Until the next time. Stay awesome.